Welcome to StudioCloud's tutorial on order tracking. This tutorial is broken down into the following three sections. What is an order pipeline? Examples of order pipelines. How to set up order pipelines. First, what is an order pipeline? An order pipeline is used to track the status of an invoice from the initial creation until it is delivered to the client. Here are two examples of order pipelines. The first pipeline is set as the default pipeline and is automatically assigned to an invoice every time a new invoice is created. So let's create an invoice. For Fausto Agramonte. And we'll add some products to it here. This is just an example, so it doesn't matter what it is. But if we go over here to settings, we can see here is that pipeline I just showed you. So if I save the invoice, which it saved automatically when I went to change the pipeline, and here it is, Fausto Agramonte. Here is the order pipeline. It is currently in the touch-up images stage. Here we can go to the order tracking tab. We can see this pipeline here and see its stage. We can also complete the stage. You can see it automatically jump to the next stage, send to print lab. The individual order pipeline shows us what stage each order is on. So this one, client Fausto Agramonte, we just completed touch-up images and is now on sent to print lab. If you want to use a different order pipeline than the default, then you can do that. Let's create another invoice, this time for Shannon Adams. Again, it doesn't matter what products we add because this is just an example. And then we're going to go to settings, and we see the order pipeline here. This icon here allows you to remove the pipeline, but we don't want to remove it. We simply want to change it. So we click on the touch-up images, change order pipeline, and let's say it's a rush order, so select pipeline. So now you can see there's a different set of three stages here. So we can see we have the different stages in the rush order pipeline here. Again, we can complete the stage, activate, or skip the different stages. That's an example of how to use the order pipelines with the invoice. Now let's set up an order pipeline. We go to Settings, Manage Order Pipelines, New Order Pipeline, and this time we're going to set up a photographer order pipeline. As you can see, it has all this information already set up for you in this example. You can modify any of the details by going to the stages and adjusting them as necessary. You type in the pipeline name. You determine if you want this to be the default pipeline for new invoices. We already have a default, so I'm going to go ahead and click that off. And you have the Assign Employee to Invoice checkbox here. This option is used to assign an employee to be responsible for the entire pipeline and not the pipeline stage. You can set up whether or not an employee is responsible for each pipeline stage here in the Active tab of the pipeline stage. As you can see in the details section, there's a summary of what's going to happen with this pipeline stage.